Welcome dear student. Today we start with the committee for the purpose of control and the supervision on experiments on the animal, which is a CPC SCA guidelines.
Aim of the practical is maintenance of the laboratory animals as per the CPC SCA guideline. Okay. Now what is means by the CPC SCA? The CPC SCA it means the committee for the purpose of the control and the supervision of experiments on the animal.
Now why animals are used in the research? Now there are the four reasons. First one is the principle of anatomy and the physiology are true for animals and the humans, especially in the mammals. And second one is certain strain or breeds of animals get the same disease on condition as the humans. Third one is with animals we can control their environment like as the humidity and the temperature and they shield them for disease or conditions not related to the research which is a control their health. Fourth one is we can use scientifically wild number of the animals. Now objective are to promote the human care of the animals, in that to avoid necessary pain before, during and after the experiment. They provide the guidelines for housing, care, breeding and maintenance. Again the source of experimental animals, acceptable experimental procedure for anesthesia and the euthanasia. Now next one is the animal procurement. The acquired lawful from recognized facility, again the transportation, consignment inspected for compliance with the procurement of the specification. Next one is the quarantine, stabilization and the separation. The newly received animal gets separated from the older animal. Again minimize the separation of the pathogens. Minimum duration for the small animals is 1 week and the large animal is 6 weeks. Length of time, stabilization will depend on their type. Again the duration of animal get transportation, again the species of animal and intended use of the animals. Now housing different species in separate room. For to prevent the interspecies disease, to eliminate the anxiety and to eliminate the physiological and behavioral changes. Next one is the veterinary care. The veterinary care should be provided, observed regularly for the sign of illness, injury and abnormal behavior of the animal. Next one is the surveillance, diagnosis, treatment and the control of disease. The diagnostic clinical laboratory may be made available. Next one is the transport of the laboratory animals. The mode of transport may be by the road, rail or the air. The animal density in the cage, food and water during the transport, protection from transit, infection and the injury. Now requirements for the transport of the laboratory animals. First one is maximum number of animals per cage. In mouse they are the 25, rat again the 25, hamster again the 25, guinea pig which is 12, rabbit in 1 cage which is 2, cat 1 or 2, dog 1 or 2 and monkey 1. Next one is material used on transport box. Mouse for the metal cardboard and synthetic material. For rat, hamster, guinea pig and rabbit use the metallic cardboard and the synthetic material. For cat and dog use the metal and monkey metal or bamboos or the wood. Now next one is the space per animal, centimeter square. For mouse it requires the 20 to 25. For rat 80 to 100. For hamster again 80 to 100. Guinea pig 160 to 100. For rabbit 1000 to 1200. For cat 1400 to 1500 and dog 3000. For a monkey 3000 to 4000. Now next one is the personal hygiene and training. Now in the personal hygiene, The protective clothing for including the face mask, gloves, lab coat, eyeglasses, hair caps, the regular medical checkup, vaccination against the tetanus and other the zoonotic diseases. Training for handling of the animal, the personal hygiene emergency situation, the animal is used for the protection in that the health risk associated with animal. Their research includes the zoonotic disease, allergic bites and the scratches, again the needle streaks, chemical or the biohazard exposure. Environmental or laboratory hazards. Report any indications of the illness, respiratory problem or the physical trauma to the nurse immediately. Next one is the functional area. In that, animal room is 50 to 60%, store is 8 to 10%, washing area is 8 to 10%, machine room 4 to 5%, quarantine and corridors for the 12 to 15%. Next one is physical facility. In that, the building material. The building material is durable, moist proof and the fire resistant. Now the doors are the rust, vermin and dust proof rodent barrier. Walls and the barriers which are the free of the cracks. Floor which is smooth, non-absorbent and the skid proof. Now next one is corridor. In that, they are wide enough. An exterior window which are not recommended for small animal facility. Floor drains to prevent the high humidity. Storage area which is designed for the feed, again the bedding, cages and materials not in use. Experimental area for small animal, experimental procedure carried out in the separate area. For large animals, separate area for surgical procedures and supportive treatment. Animal husbandry. In that, the caging or the housing system. The housing should be provided the adequate space, comfortable environment and escape-proof enclosure, easy access to food and water, meet the biological needs of animals, keep the animals dry and clean and adequate ventilation. Now synthetic. In that, the synthetic polypropylene and the polycarbonate. Mice and rat, shoebox cage, smooth and impervious surface for easy cleaning. Eliminate sharp edges and broken wires to prevent the injuries to the animals. Now metal, stainless steel sheets are used. Second one is the sheltered or the outdoor housing. Protection from extremes in temperature or harsh weather condition. Again, they are adequate protective and escape the mechanism. Require the sufficient ventilation to prevent building up of waste material and excessive moisture. Ground level surface include the absorbent bedding, sand, gravel or the grass. Now next is the social environment. For group housing for communal animals. In group animals, consider the population density, ability to disperse, familiarity among animals, age and the sex, group composition, get held stable. Next one is the environment. In that, the temperature, humidity and the ventilation. Now keep the temperature constant. In that, alteration, change in biological response and the fertility and lactation, ammonia built up. Relative humidity require the 30 to 70% and effective ventilation 10 to 12 air changes per hour of the 100% air. Lightning. In that, the electricity system should be set and the animal are be kept on 12-hour photo period. It means the 12-hour light and 12-hour dark. Next one is the noise control. In that, minimum all disturbances and noise to the animal facility and the concrete walls. Next one is the bedding. The bedding should be absorbent, free of toxic chemicals or the materials. Next one is the sterilizable, non-palatable, ammonia binding and they keep the clean and the dry. Bedding should remain dry between the cage changes, and the contaminated bedding should not come in contact with food or water sources. Bedding must be changed at appropriate interval. It means the varies daily to the weekly. All used bedding and waste should be disposed of immediately, and newly delivered pup nesting material. Next one is the foods. All animals must be fed palatable, non-contaminated, nutritionally adequate food daily. Immediately dispose of moldy, insect, infected or otherwise contaminated food. And the food should be stored in sealed container and they kept off the door. Animal food generally have a shelf life of 6 months. No drug, hormones or antibiotics should be added. Rodent pellets, natural ingredient diet composed of the cereal grains. Next one is the water. All animals must have access to fresh, potable, uncontaminated drinking water and they immediately dispose of contaminated water. When using water bottle, it is better to replace than to refill. Water and food level should be checked daily. Watering devices examined for proper orientations. Next one is the sanitation. Animal room, corridor, again storage space, clean with the detergents and the disinfectant, and the animal waste is removed by the hosting. Cages should be sanitized before animals are placed in them. The cages, water bottles, stopper rinses at a temperature of 82.2 degrees Celsius or chemical agent. The extra cages available at all times. Rabbit and guinea pig urine with high concentration of protein and minerals, so treated with acid solution before the washing. In pathogenic organism present, autoclaving or the gas sterilization get essential. Frequency of cage washing and bedding changes depending on concentration of ammonia, appearance of cage, condition of bedding and number and size of animal housed in the cages. Next one is monitoring and sanitization, which is done by visual inspection of materials and microbial monitoring. Next one is the waste disposal. In that, waste should be removed frequently, or the waste disposal, which is a incineration. Storage of waste, which is separated area, and the cold storage prevented decomposition of biological waste. Next one is the record keeping. In that, the animal house staff record, health record of animal or staff. Next one is the all standard operating procedure or the SOP, breeding, stock, purchase and sale record. Next one is the minutes of Institute Animal Ethical Committee meeting, record of experiment conducted with the number of animal used, death record, clinical record of sick animals, training record of staff, water analysis report and the animal house plant report. Next one is the SOP. SOP means the standard operating procedure. Maintain the SOPs regard to animal husbandry, maintenance, breeding, animal house, microbial analysis and the experimentation. SOP should contain the name of the author, title of the standard operating procedure, date of the preparation, reference of previous SOP on the same subject and the date, and location and distribution of the SOP. Again, they contains the objective, detailed information of the instrument used in relation with animals with the methodology, in that model number and date. Next one is the name of the manufacturer of the reagent and the methodology of the analysis pertaining to the animals, normal values of all parameter and the hazard identification and the assessment. Next one is the animal experiments. Duration of experiments not more than the 3 years, and physical restraint period should be minimum and they provide the training. Experiment involving hazardous agent, the procedures used review by both the IBC and the IAC. The physical sampling consider non-invasive sampling. invasive method, which is a minimize pain used for animal, and they use the anesthesia or the analgesia. Repeated blood sampling, in that implant indwelling catheter. Surgery under the anesthesia, and they are carried out by trained personnel. Infection studied in infected animals. Nutritional restriction below the maintenance required avoided as possible. Selective breeding, in that need the special justification, affect animals' integrity, increase the mortality rate. Deprivation, in that the severity and the duration minimize. And the previous experience of animal train in advance to reduce fear associated with the procedure. Next one is the ethical guidelines for the laboratory animal. In that, first one is advancement of knowledge, appropriate species and the quality, minimum number of the animals, treat with the kindness, invasive method under sedation, analgesia or the anesthesia, best possible living condition and the veterinary care, qualified person, alternate method, in vitro method. Now transgenic or the knockout animals, in that transgenic animal into whose germline foraging gene have been engineered, and knockout animals which is a specific gene have been disturbed leading to loss of the function. Next one is the disposal. In that transgenic or the knockout animal should be first euthanized and then get disposed. Next one is the breeding. The breeding stock from the CPC-SCA registered breeders of known genetic makeup and the health status. In breed strain, they are the characteristic and number of generation must be known. Now next one is the breeding types. First one is the inbreed strain and second one is the F1 hybrid. In inbreed strain, to reduce the number of heterozygotes and to increase the number of homozygotes. And F1 hybrid, the first generation of cross between two highly inbred strains. Third one is the random breeding. In that, mated together without regarding relationships. And fourth one is the selective breeding, choosing parents according to the characteristic that is desired to change. Next one is the breeding method, hand mating, in that the rabbit and hamster are used. In pair mating, the mice and rat are used. And trio mating, harem mating, in that the guinea pig are used. Next one is handling of lab animals. In that, intraperitoneal injection of mice, firstly placing a mouse on a cage lid and grasping the loose skin behind the ears by the thumb and the forefinger. As soon as the mouse head is restrained, the mouse can be picked up and the tail secure within your ring finger and the little finger. Anesthetize the mouse by intraperitoneal injection. Next one is the alternative to animal study. First one is the reduction. It means the reduce the number of animals or the fewer animals. Next one is the refinement. In that the less of pain. Next one is the replace. Alternative techniques are used for animal study. Next one is the 3 Rs. First one is the reduction. It means the decrease in the number of animals to obtain the information of a given amount and the precision. Next one is the refinement. In that, any decrease in the incidence or severity of procedure applied to animals necessarily used. Next one is the replacement. In that, the substitution of conscious living vertebrates by non-sensitive material. Next one is the reduction alternatives, good planning of studies. In that, rational and efficient use of animal, in that de novo testing, pilot study and the screening test, proper statistical design and use of inbreed strain. Refinement alternatives, in that minimize the potential of pain or the distress, enhance the animal well-being, improve housing condition and the environmental techniques. Replacement alternative, in that efficient use of existing information in silico method, in that the computer simulation, mathematical model and the QSAR. In vitro method, in that the isolated organ, tissue slices, tissue culture, cell culture, subcellular fraction. Next one is the lower the organism and early stage of the development. Absolute replacement, in that no need to use animals or no need to test for skin irritation if pH is less than 2. No need to test for eye irritation if the chemical is a skin irritant. Next one is relative replacement. In that, human killing of animals to provide cell or tissue for in vitro study. Next one is partial replacement. Example, use of non-animal method as pre-screening in toxicity testing. Next one is the direct replacement. Example, human or guinea pig skin is used in vitro to replace guinea pig test in the vivo. Next one is the indirect replacement. Example, limulus or the lal test or a test based on whole human blood is used to replace the rabbit pyrogen test. Now here up to that we have covered the total the CPC-SCA guideline, and result for today's practical is the maintenance of laboratory animal as per CPC-SCA guidelines was studied.
Next one is question bank. First question, what is meant by the CPC-SCA? The Committee for the Purpose of Control and Supervision of Experiments on Animal in a statutory committee which is established under Chapter 4, Section 15(1) of the Prevention of Cruelty to Animal Act 1960. Now second question, what is Institutional Animal Ethics Committee? The Institutional Animal Ethics Committee is a local board approved by CPC-SCA which has been empowered to permit experiments on small animals through an amendment in rules for breeding and experiments on animals in year 2006. Next question, why animals are used in research? Answer is, scientists use animals to learn more about health problems that affect both humans and animals and to ensure the safety of new medical treatment. Animals are needed in research to develop drugs and medical procedures to treat the disease. Next question, what is the role of CPC-SCA nominee? The primary responsibility of a person who has been nominated to represent the committee for the purpose of control and supervision of experiments on animals on an institutional animal ethics committee is the well-being and welfare of the animals housed or kept for experiments or the breeding. Next question, what are 3 R's in animal experimentation? First one is replacement, second one is the reduction, and third one is refinement. Replacement, in that replace the use of animal with alternative technique or avoid the use of animals together. Next one is reduction, reduce the number of animals used to a minimum to obtain information from fewer animals or more information from the same number of animals. Next one is refinement. Refine the way experiments are carried out to make sure animals suffer as little as possible. This include better housing and improvements to procedures which minimize pain and suffering and or improve animal welfare. Next question, what is the role of CPC-SCA? Answer is, registration of establishment, conducting animal experimentation or breeding of animal for this purpose, selection and assignment of nominees for the Institutional Animal Ethics Committee of the registered establishment, and recommendation for import of animal for use in the experiments. Here is the total of the CPC-SCA committee. Thank you.